Good evening, everyone. This is Robert RJL 518 welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 baseball season is on the air. We got a good one tonight. Today's date is July 27th of 76, and we are at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, it's the Cleveland Indians taking on the Boston Red Sox. Very important game tonight. The Red Sox come into this game at 49-45. The Indians are 48-45. The Indians are one half game back of the Red Sox for second place in the American League East. Both teams are chasing the Yankees. Neither one will catch them. So right now it depends who's good. Right now these two teams are at the moment fighting for second and third, in the division. The team that's right behind them is the Baltimore Orioles, and they are 47-48. So this is an important game for two of these three teams coming up as we get into a very big game here at Fenway Park. Bibby and Tribe Fan 879 are first to join us here at Fenway Park. So pull up a chair. I'm expecting a good matchup tonight. The Red Sox historically won this game 8-7. There were 27 hits in this game and 2 errors. Don't know if Inside Pitch is going to do that, but who knows what could happen here at RJL 518. We got a good matchup tonight. Let's get right to it. Steeler Fan joins us here at Fenway Park. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, Fergie Jenkins, 12 wins, 11 losses, a 3.27 ERA. He gets the call tonight for the BOS Sox. Are we all set and ready to go? MP Fox joins us here at Fenway Park for a big game with the Red Sox. So who knows what can happen? Let's get to it. Top of the first. Leading off for the Cleveland Indians will be second baseman Dwayne Kuiper. 263 average, a homer, 37 RBIs. Rants on Sports joins us here at Fenway Park, as well as Brian Patterson. The crew is still walking through the turnstiles. We are using blue, white, and red for the Red Sox. They are the home team. Let's get to it. Fergie Jenkins will make the pitch. And that is Suadice will re-roll. 1-6, that's a walk. 18, no. Kuiper will go ahead and swing. 3-4, and that's a ball hit to center field. That is a 10, and against a righty, Kuiper is going to lead off with a base hit. Leadoff single for Kuiper. He will go to first. Fenway Park subtracts 3 from walks and 1 from strikeouts, so not easy to walk here at this ballpark. So already the Indians with a runner on first. That will bring up the shortstop, Frank Duffy. 212 average, 2 homers, 30 RBIs. Kuiper is a stealing threat. Let's see if anything happening. That is a 13, no. Jenkins will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 5-6. Strikeout 8. Yes, got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 by Fergie Jenkins. He gets Duffy on a K. Next batter, center fielder Rick Manning, 292 average, 6 homers, 43 RBIs. He gets the call at center field today. Anything happening on the bases? That is an 18, no. Jenkins will pitch. That's a 2-1, that's a blank. Manning swings, 2-6. That's a base hit, pass first for a single. Kuiper's base running rating is a 3, and he will make third on the single pass first. And he will go to third. Single by Manning. Runners at the corners early here in this ball game. Next batter for the Indians is their designated hitter, Rico Carty. 310 average, 13 homers, 83 RBIs. Runners at the corners here already at Fenway Park. They're going to keep the infield halfway. They're going to try for 2. It's early. Jenkins will go first. We'll see if anything happening on the bases. And 8 says no. Jenkins will pitch. 2-1. That's a blank. Carty will swing. 1-6. That's a ground ball to short. Do they turn the double play? Kuiper is coming home. Carty 3-0-4. Second base for the Red Sox is Doyle, and he has a 0 for an arm. A 1-4. The Red Sox are out of the inning. They are shortstop to second to first, double play, inning over. So the twin killing goes for Jenkins as he gets the 6-4-3 double play as they get it. So no runs, 2 hits for the Indians. And we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians will be Jim Bibby. 13 wins, 7 losses, 3.20 ERA. He has a save to his credit. Let's see what Boston can do in the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Denny Doyle. 250 average, 26 RBIs that year in 76. Bob B joins us here at Fenway Park. Bibby with the pitch, 3-4. That's an error on a grounder. Doyle, 5-3. That is not an error, but that's a slow rolling grounder to second base. Doyle's base running rating is a 3. A 1-3, he'll make first. No, that's a great play there by Dwayne Kuiper, and he throws him out at first base, out number 1. And that becomes a grounder to second. That's the first out. That will bring up the catcher, Carlton Fisk, good old Pudge. Pudge, 255 average, 17 homers, 58 RBIs. Yep. Oh, shoot. Timeout. All right. 58 RBIs. 1 out. Bibby with the pitch. 2-4. That against a righty is a strikeout. There's a strikeout chance. That 15 is too high. Fisk will go ahead and swing. And that's a 2-2, and that's going to be a fly out to right. And that is out number 2. Next up will be Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn is the center fielder tonight. 314 average. 314 average, 10 homers, 85 RBIs. Bibby will go ahead and pitch. 5-3. That's a double question mark. Lynn, a lefty, a 1-19 is a single up the middle. That's a 12, and that's going to be a base hit for Fred Lynn. Lynn will get a base hit, a 2-out single. And that will bring up Carl Yastrzemski. Carl, good old Yaz. Yaz is in left field today. 216 average, 267 average, 21 homers, 102 RBIs. Runner on first. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is an 8-0. Bibby will go ahead and pitch. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fenway Park. 2-1. That's a blank. Yaz will swing. 1-5. That's a fly out to left, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. After 1, we've got no score. Timeout on the field for a quick minute. Okay. Okay. I was playing a little earlier this morning, a little hockey, and all of a sudden my computer crapped out. And I never restarted the game. And nothing ever happened the rest of the game. I had ready the rest of the day. My computer worked all day long, but I'm a little concerned about the stream. So if anything happens, guys, all right, while I'm streaming this game, I may have a computer problem. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get to going. Top of the second inning. And leading off for the Indians is George Hendrick. Hendrick is in left field for this game. Hendrick, 265 average, 25 homers, 81 RBIs. Bibby with the pitch. 4, 6. Hit by pitch. 12, no. I'm sorry, not Bibby. Jenkins. We'll re-roll. Jenkins with the pitch. Let's try this again. 3, 4. That's at the park. Hendrick. Fenway Park. 5, 4. That's a ball hit to left field. That is a 7. And that's going to be a triple for George Hendrick. A leadoff triple that's going to go ahead and bounce into left field the corner. And that's going to go for a triple for Hendrick. He'll wind up on third. Leadoff triple by George Hendrick. Yeah, if we disappear, it's the comp's fault. Like I said, I'm a little concerned about it. So Hendrick gets a leadoff triple, and that will bring up the first baseman, Boog Powell. Powell, 215 average, 9 homers, 33 RBIs. Infield is going to come in on Hendrick. Actually, they're going to play. They're going to play in. So Jenk will see if anything happening on the bases. That is an 18 no. Jenkins will pitch. 4, 5. That's a double question mark. Powell a lefty. A 1 to 5 is an automatic out. That's a 3. So let's see what it is. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. It's a fly out to right. And that's out number 1. Powell has a sacrifice fly rating of 5. He will bring in Hendrick automatically. So Hendrick will trot on home from third. I can't grab anything. So Hendrick will trot on home, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead on the sacrifice fly. So the triple does help the Indians take the lead. And the next batter will be Buddy Bell. Bell is at third base for this game. Bell, 281 average, 7 homers, 60 RBIs. Jenkins ready with the pitch. And that's a 1-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Bell will swing 6-4. And that's going to be a ground out to second. And that is out number 2. Two outs now. The batter is Charlie Spikes. Spikes is in right field for the game. 237 average, 3 homers, 31 RBIs. Jenkins with the pitch. No, it's not. His computer I have is only a year old. The parts in it are only a year old. 1-1 is the range play coming up. Spikes with the bat. 2-1. That's a base hit to shortstop, but that is a range play. So that is hit to Burleson. Burleson's range is a 2. He won't get it. It'll still be a single past him, and Spikes goes to first. 2-out single for Spikes. That will bring up the catcher, Ray Fosse. Fosse, 301 average, 2 homers, 30 RBIs in 76. Spikes on it first. Fergie Jenkins trying to get out the deal. Out the inning. Anything on the bases. The 11 is a no. Jenkins will pitch. 6-3. Strikeout. 4. Yes, got him. Struck him out. He gets Fosse. And that is strikeout number 2 for Jenkins. And the inning is over. 1 run for Cleveland on 2 hits. A triple and a single. And the Indians have a 1-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox is their designated hitter, and that is Jim Rice. 282 average, 25 homers, 85 RBIs in 76. So Bibby will pitch to Rice. Pitch from Bibby, 6-1. Strikeout 4, got him. And that is strikeout number 1 for Bibby. He had 84 of them in 76. Rice goes down. Next batter, first baseman Cecil Cooper, 282 average, 15 homers, 78 RBIs that year. Bibby will pitch to Cooper. And that's a 5-1. Strikeout 17, that's too high. Cooper will go ahead and swing. And that is a 1-4. That's a fly out to left. 2 down. And next up is Dwight Evans. Evans is in right field tonight. 242 average, 17 homers, 62 RBIs. Bibby with the pitch. 4-4. That's a walk. 9. Yes, that will walk Evans. Evans is a 13. -3 is a 10. The 9 still allows Evans to draw the base on balls, and he will go to first. 2-out walk for the Red Sox. Shortstop Rick Burleson is up. 291 average, 7 homers, 42 RBIs. Anything happening on the bases? The 4 says no. Bibby ready to deal. And that's a 4-3. That's a walk. 20 is way too high. Burleson will swing 2-1, and he pops out to third to end the inning. So nothing for Boston in that inning. And after 2, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Tribe, or I should say of the Cleveland Baseball Club that will formerly be known as the Indians. As I like to say that when Tribe fan is in the chat. Another timeout on the field real quick. This setup of mine that I just created is not working. I don't like it, so I'm just going to dump it and go back to the way it was. So get rid of this. Up there. Sometimes you try things and they just don't really work the way you hope it will. Sometimes if it ain't, even in setups, sometimes if it ain't broke, sometimes when you try new setups, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, that wasn't feeling good anyway. I'll just go back to the way it was. Yeah, that's just plain better, I think. Sometimes just keep it the way it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Top of the third, Cleveland Indians lead 1-0. Dwayne Kuiper leads off for the Tribe. Kuiper's 1-for-1, singled his first time up. 4-4, and that is 4-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Jenkins 2-6. I'm sorry, Kuiper 2-6, and he lines out to second. So one quick out there by Kuiper. And now here's Frank Duffy. Duffy struck out his first time up. Jenkins 3-6, range play. Duffy will swing 1-6. That's a ball hit to left field. That's a single, unless Yastrzemski can make a play on it. His range is a 3. Yaz will make the catch. Out number 2 takes a single away from Duffy. And that becomes a fly out to left. Nice play by Yaz. And now here's Rick Manning. Manning 1-for-1, singled his first time up. Jenkins with the pitch. 1-5. That's a range play at the park. Fenway Park, 5-4. And that's a ball hit to left field. Let's first see what it is. It's a 13. And that's a fly ball to left. And that is a 13. And that is a home run. But Rick Manning has to hit it, though. His range is his chance off a righty is a 6. So a 1-6, he hits this over the green monster. No, that's a 13. Okay, it's a 13. So now it is not a home run. Now the question is, it's a range play. So the range play is by Yaz. Yaz's range is a 3. A 1-3, he makes the catch. If he doesn't, this is an automatic double. He will make the catch. He makes it right at the edge of the green monster and left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. What a play by Yaz. 1, 2, 3 go the Tribe. They get nothing there. And we'll go to the bottom of the third, as Yaz makes a couple of big plays in left field. Bottom of the third, leading off for the Red Sox is third baseman Steve Dillard. 275 average, a homer, 15 RBIs. He got the call at third today. Jim Bibby will go ahead and pitch. 1-3, that's blank. Dillard swings, 1-2, line out to third. And that is the first out. Next up is Doyle. Doyle grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Bibby ready to go ahead and deal. And that's a 3-6 against the lefty. Walk plus 10. And Doyle will trot down to first on a walk. On a 7 easily. So he will go ahead and get to first base as the Red Sox get a base runner. Here's Pudge, the original Pudge. Fisk is 0 for 1. Infield is halfway. See if anything happening on the bases. That is a 4. And I'm going to say no. I really don't see a hit and run here, so I'm going to let Fisk bat. Bibby will go ahead and pitch to Fisk. 3-4. That's an error on a grounder. Fisk, 5-5. Against a right-hander, that is a slow-rolling grounder to second base. Fisk's base running rating is a 2. No error, but a 1-2. He'll be safe at first. No, he is thrown out. But Doyle does go to second. A slow-rolling grounder to second base. No error on those plays anymore. But Fisk is thrown out at first, but it does allow Doyle to go to second. And that is out number 2. So now a man on second, and the batter will be Fred Lynn. Lynn is 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Bibby ready to pitch to Lynn. See if anything happening with Doyle. Nope. Bibby's pitch. 1-6. That's a range play at the park. Fenway Park, 5-2. That's a grounder to shortstop. It's a grounder to short. That's it to Duffy, but it is a range play. His range is a 3. Yes, he'll get it. Duffy has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. Wow, people are making their range plays today. A walk is all the Red Sox get. 1-0 in favor of the Tribe. Top of the fourth. And here's Cardi. Cardi is 0 for 1. Jenkins ready to deal. And that's a 2-3. Strikeout 13. Nope. Cardi 1-5. Grounded right back to Fergie Jenkins. And that's out number 1. He'll toss it to first. Next up is Hendrick. Hendrick got a triple his last time up. He is 1 for 1 and scored. Jenkins ready to pitch. And 1-1 range play. Hendrick, 6-5. That is a ball hit to center field. That is a 5. That is another triple for Hendrick. However, it is a range play, and the ball is hit to center. Fred Lynn in center, his range is a 3. Yes, he makes the catch and takes a triple away from George Hendrick. Out number 2. Fred Lynn got on his high horse and makes the catch. Takes a triple away from Hendrick. And now here's Boog Powell. Powell is 0 for 1. Jenkins. 2-4. Strikeout 10. That's too high. Powell will swing. 3-4. That he pops out to second, and that does it. So nothing across for the Cleveland Indians on that one. 3 straight, 3 up and 3 down. Jenkins does the job there. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Lots range plays are being made today, so it looks like the fielders right now had some training overnight. This is a big game between these two. The Indians are a half game back of the Red Sox for second. Indians win. They take over second place, at least after this game. They lose. Boston gets a game and a half on them staying in second. And remember, top three make the playoffs in each division. Here is Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 1 to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Bibby, 2-1. That's a blank. Yaz, 5-1. And that's going to be a fly out to center. That's out number 1. Yaz will fly out. And now here's Jimmy Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. Bibby, 3-6 against a righty. That's blank. Rice, 4-1. And that's going to be a grounder to short. That's actually a star 1, but it's a grounder to short. And that is out number 2. And now the big burly Cecil Cooper is up. He's 0 for 1. Chaz Sexington joins us here at Fenway Park. Yep, Fergie versus Bibby. Bibby with the pitch. 5-1, strikeout, 15, no. Cooper will take a swing, 6-2. Base hit past second. Cooper has a single. He'll keep the inning alive. And now we'll see Dewey Evans. Evans walked his first time up. Anything happening with Cooper on the bases? That is a 9. Nope. Bibby ready to deal to Evans. 2-6. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 4-5. That is a ball hit to right field. That is an 18, and that's just going to be too high. And that's going to be a fly out to right, and the inning is over. Oh, Evans just got under it. No runs and a hit for the BOS Sox. Still 1-0 favor of Cleveland, as Dwight Evans just got under the hit. Inning number 5. And here is Buddy Bell. Bell is 0 for 1. Jenkins ready to deal. 1-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Bell, 1-3. He grounds out to first. One man down. And now we will see Charlie Spikes. Spikes is 0 for 1. I'm sorry, he's 1 for 1. He has a single his first time up. Jenkins ready to pitch. 6-2. Home run, question mark. Spikes a righty. A 1-17. That 3 clears. Against a right-hander, Spikes is a 6. A 1-6. Spikes smacks this one out of here. No, it is too high. It'll be a blank. Spikes will swing on a 17. 2-4. And he hits a deep fly ball to center field, but Lynn's got room. Out number 2. Spikes misses a home run, a bad pitch by Jenkins, but Spikes got under it a little bit. Here's Ray Fosse. He's 0 for 1. Fergie pitching. 3-3. Strikeout 11. No. Fosse. 2-6. He flies out the left, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3. Halfway through the game, the Indians lead 1-0. And historically, this game had 15 runs, and we only have 1. And there were 27 hits, and so far only 6 hits have been done. So sometimes you don't get that game. And then again, a couple of weeks ago, we had a game where there were only 5 runs. Historically, there were only 5 runs scored, and we had 25 runs in that game. And most of them by the Cardinals. Go figure that one out. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the BOS Sox is Burleson. He is 0 for 1. Bibby will pitch. 1-6. Range play at the park. Fenway Park, 4-1. That is a star 4. That's a ground ball to third. That's hit to Bell. Bell's range is a 4. He will make it with no problem at all and throw to first. Out number 1. Tell you, the defenses tonight are in top form. They are making plays in the field. Here's Steve Dillard. Dillard is 0 for 1. Both Bibby and Jenkins are getting good defense. Bibby with the pitch, 5-6. Hit by pitch, 12, no. Dillard, 2-1. Base hit to right. Dillard has himself a single. And he'll go to first. And he gets there. Can you guys hear me at all? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, because for some reason, I just want to make sure, because for some reason my stream is telling me my microphone's not on, but I'm not getting information. Okay, that's fine. As long as you guys can hear me, that's good. Okay, so Dillard on it first. And that will bring up Doyle. Doyle is 0 for 1. Infield will go halfway. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you guys couldn't have heard me, you would have said something already. Let's see. That is a 2. Oh, Dillard's got a steal chance. Let's see. 12 plus 3 is 15. Fossey is 0. Ooh, a 1 to 15 chance for Dillard to steal. 1 out. You know what? I'm going to send him. There goes Steve Dillard. Dillard on his way to second. A 1 to 15. He is safe. Yes, he gets in there under the tag. Stolen base for Dillard. And that puts a runner in scoring position and takes away the double play. Now we'll re-roll for Strat again. Nothing happening this time. Bibby will pitch to Doyle. And that is a 5. That's a 5-1. That's a strikeout. 17 too high. Doyle, 3-3. Grounder to short. The throw is going to go to first for out number 2. Dillard's base running rating is a 3. He'll take third on a 3 or lower. And he will get there. Slow rolling grounder to short, so Dillard takes third. And there are now 2 outs. And the batter now is Carlton Fisk. Fisk is 0 for 2. A big run at third base with the Indians leading 1-0 here in the 5th. Bibby will get ready to pitch. Anything happening on the bases? No. Pitch from Bibby. 3-3. That's a wild pitch. 11. No. Nice stop by Fossey. And that would have brought in Dillard. Fossey tells Bibby to settle down. Now Bibby will pitch again. 6-6. That's blank. Fisk will swing. 6-1. Fly ball center field. That'll be caught by Manning. And the inning is over. No runs. A hit for the Red Sox. A stolen base, but they can't do anything with it. After 5, still 1-0 in favor of the Cleveland Baseball Club that will formerly be known as the Indians. Peter Bergs joins us here at Fenway Park. And very soon, Tribe Fan will have to change his name. We go to the top of the 6th. Let's see who's up. Leading off for the Indians will be Dwayne Kuiper. Kuiper is 1 for 2, has a single in the game. Jenkins still pretty strong. And here is the pitch. 4-4 against the lefty. That's a blank. Kuiper, 4-2. He flies out to center. So that is out number 1. Next batter is Frank Duffy. Duffy is 0 for 2. Jenkins, 2-2 against a righty. That's a blank. Duffy will swing 1-2. That's a ground out to short. Out number 2. Baseball Demos joins us here at Fenway Park. The Dave at Baseball Demos, I should say. Is there any change in single plus when the team is way behind or incorporating a runner save mode? No. He has not made a change to that rule. It still stands. I understand if you want to use a house rule that he should try to take it or not. That's a house rule. Depending on the situation, I get it. But no, single plus, He has not made the change to that rule yet. That rule still stays the same. So we got 2 outs now. Here's Manning. Manning is 1 for 2. Jenkins will pitch 2-5. That's a blank. Manning will swing 4-1, and that's a grounder to short. And the inning is over. Jenkins pitching a great game himself also, as both these teams are really low. 1-0 right now in a game that really had 18, 15 runs between the two of them historically. We go to the bottom of the 6th. And yes, as I said, Dave, I mean, if that's a rule that you think that maybe the guy shouldn't try for second if they're way behind or something like that, like I said, you can make the call on that. I still follow the rule as written per that symbol, whether they're behind or not. Here's Fred Lynn. Lynn is 1 for 2. Bibby he only can pitch to 24 batters, so 7, 6, 5, 4. He's got about 4 batters left in the tank before tiring out. Bibby with the pitch, 6-1, strikeout, 12. No. Lynn will go ahead and swing 4-6, ground out to second. Lots of range plays were done today, so the fielding has been very good. Here is Mr. Carl Y. Yastrzemski is 0 for 2. Bibby will go ahead and pitch. 4-1, strikeout, 13. Nope. Yaz, 1-3. He lines out to first. That's the second out. And now Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 2. Bibby will deal. 4-1. That's 4-1. Strikeout 6. Yep, that'll get him. And will strike out Rice. That is strikeout. That's only strikeout number 2 for Bibby. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Boston. 1-0 after 6. In a game that historically had a lot more runs than this. But hey, you gotta play the games. Can't just go by what's on paper. We go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Tribe. Rico Cardi is the batter. Have I had a no-hitter in this game? No. Payoff pitch, not inside pitch yet. Close a couple of times, but no. But we did have a natural cycle. That we did have, which is the first time I ever had that ever. Ferguson Jenkins will pitch to Cardi. Cardi is 0 for 2. Jenkins, 3-5. Error on a grounder. Cardi, 1-4. That's going to be a fly out to center. So obviously no error there. Check out Baseball Demos' game, NBC Game of the Week. He does it every Saturday. So don't forget his awesome channel, people. Here's George Hendrick. Hendrick is 1 for 2. He has a triple. Would have had a second triple if Fred Lynn didn't take it from him. Jenkins, 4-3. That's a blank. Hendrick, 4-1. That's a fly out to right. Nothing happening there. Out number 2. For a big scoring stadium like Fenway Park, the hits are not coming today. Here's Boog Powell. Powell is 0 for 2. Jenkins with the pitch, 4-2. That's a walk. That 14 is going to be too high. Powell will swing 5-6. Grounder to short. Inning over. Another 1-2-3 inning by Jenkins. And he is doing a heck of a job, just as well as Bibby. But the Indians, it's they who have the 1-0 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and Sweet Caroline. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up here after today's game. And our next game tomorrow night for July 29th, we take our trip to the stadium by the front of the river. For all you Reds fans out there, your Reds are on the board tomorrow night. The San Diego Padres take on the Cincinnati Reds. Dave Freiselbin will pitch off against Pat Zachary. That will be tomorrow night's game as we get the Reds into this schedule block. So San Diego at Cincinnati tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Be there or be square. And that should be a fun game as they all are. Bottom of the seventh, Jim Bibby, he has one more batter to face before being tired. Cecil Cooper is the leadoff batter. And Bibby is going to pitch to him and see how long they can go a little further with him. Cooper, however, is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Bibby with the pitch. 1-5, that's blank. Cooper. 6-4, fly out to center, out number 1. And now Bibby does get the tired marker as he is now under the tire, fatigued. They're going to leave him in there. Dewey Evans will pitch against him. Evans is 0 for 1. He has a walk in this game. They're going to let Bibby pitch so he can get through the inning. Indian bullpen is ready to go. Bibby with the pitch. 4-4. That's a walk. 5. Yep, he walked Evans. He walks Evans there, and he will trot down to first. Now they're going to take him out. He is done because now you don't want to hit a fatigue inning and automatically get him out. So Bibby coming out of the game, and the next batter for the Red Sox is Burleson. He will bat. So Cleveland going to the bullpen. And let's see, coming on to pitch for the Indians will be Stan Thomas. 4 wins, 4 losses, 6 saves, a 2.30 ERA. Stan Thomas will go up against Burleson. The infield is halfway as the Red Sox have a man on. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 20. Thomas does have a pickoff rating. A 1-2, he gets him. No, Evans gets back. Now Thomas will pitch to Burleson. 6-5. That's a walk. 9. And he does walk Burleson. And now the Red Sox are in business. 2 consecutive walks. And now here's Steve Dillard. Dillard is 1 for 2. Has a single and a stolen base. Anything happening on the bases? The 13 says no. Thomas will pitch to Dillard. Boston has a chance here. Thomas, 1-2. That's a range play. Dillard, 6-3. That's a fly ball to right field. That is hit to Spikes. Spikes' range is a 3. That one will make the catch. Out number 1, another successful range play. Evans' base running rating is a 2. Hit to right field, -2 is a 0. And Spikes has a 0, so Evans cannot go to third anyway, so he'll stay at second base, and that is out number 1. What a play there by Spikes. The defense is working for both teams tonight. So that's a fly out to right. Actually, that's out number 2. I'm sorry. Cooper flew out, then 2 straight walks. So now 2 outs, and here's Denny Doyle. Doyle is 0 for 2. He has a walk. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 2. No. Evans is staying where he's at. Thomas with the pitch. 3-5. Strikeout. 13 too high. Doyle will swing. 5-2. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. Star 6, fly out to center. Inning over. The Red Sox are getting base runners, but they're not getting anything, not getting them home. And there were no hits, but 2 walks after 7. Still 1-0 Tribe. Games like this could make a big difference come the end of the season. We go to the top of the 8th. Jenkins still has a few batters left in his tank. He'll be pitching to Buddy Bell. Bell is 0 for 2. Jenkins with the pitch. 1-2. That's a possible error. Bell, 3-4. That's a line drive right to third. There won't be an error there. That's out number 1. There are no errors on lineouts unless there's an error. It would be a throwing error if there's anybody on base. So he makes the catch, out number 1. And now here's Charlie Spikes. Spikes is 1 for 2, made a great play in right field to take a hit away. Dave Gardner joins us here at Fenway Park. Uncle Dave Gardner. Jenkins, 2-1, that's a blank. Spikes will go ahead and swing. 3-5, he grounds out to second. And that is the second out. And now Ray Fosse. Fosse is 0 for 2. Fergie Jenkins doing the job, but the Indians still have that one important run. Jenkins, 5-4, strikeout, 18, no. Fosse, 2-1, star 4, ground out to third, inning over. Fergie Jenkins has pitched marvelously. He's only given up 4 hits and 1 run on 4 hits, but he hasn't given up a hit in the last 6 straight innings. But the Indians still have that 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Carlton Fisk leads off. Pudge leads off for Boston. Fisk is 0 for 3. Stan Thomas, he's got about 4 batters left to face, and he's going to pitch to Fisk, and then we may see another pitcher. Stan Thomas will pitch to Fisk. And that's a 4-6. Strikeout 12. No. Pudge will swing. 3-1. Ground out to short. And that is out number 1. Next batter is Fred Lynn. And now we'll see if Cleveland wants to go to the bullpen to bring in a lefty. Or do I let Thomas pitch? Ooh. I'm going to take Thomas out. He's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Dave LaRoche. He's the closer. They might ask him to see if he can get 5 outs. Here's Dave LaRoche. 1 win, 4 losses, 21 saves, a 2.24 ERA. LaRoche will pitch to Lynn here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Have I used the player in my games that made my change my mind about the Hall of Fame? Some. A couple here and there. Dave LaRoche will pitch to Lynn. 4-5. Strikeout plus. 5. Got him. He will strike him out. Big K there by LaRoche. And that is out number 2. LaRoche comes in and gets the K. And now the batter is Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 3. LaRoche ready to deal. 5-5. That's a strikeout plus. 8. Got him. LaRoche comes in and strikes out the 2 batters he faces. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Sox. Inning over. After 8, still 1-0 Indians. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Leading off for the Indians will be Dwayne Kuiper. And Fergie Jenkins is going to come out as they're going to take him out. He pitched a beautiful game, but they're going to go with, they're probably going to bring in a lefty for this because they got 2 lefts and a right coming up. Let's see what the Red Sox have got. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Rick Jones. 5 wins, 3 losses, a save, 3.36 ERA. Rick Jones will come in and pitch to Kuiper. Duffy and Manning. Top of the ninth inning, 1-0 Cleveland. Fans here at Fenway want to see something. Jones with the pitch. 2-5. Home run, question mark. Kuiper a lefty. A 1-8. The 11 is too high. Kuiper will swing. 1-2. And he grounds it to first. So that is the first out. Batter now is Frank Duffy. And wondering if they're going to be a pinch hitter. And there will be a pinch hitter for Duffy. Duffy is 0 for 3. And the Indians are going to bring in Larvell Blanks to pinch hit. And he'll also take over at shortstop. So Larvell Blanks, 280 average, 5 homers, 41 RBIs. Cleveland is going to try to get some offense here in the top of the ninth inning. Jones will pitch. 1-3, that's blank. A blank to blanks. 1-4. Star 5, that's a fly out to left. That's out number 2. 2 down. And now here's Rick Manning. Manning will bat. He is 1 for 3, has a single. Rick Jones looking in to pitch to Manning. 3-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Jones, 5-3, that's a possible error. Manning will swing, 1-5. That's a ground ball to short, and that is hit to Burleson. Burleson's error rating is an 11. That's a 20, not a problem. Burleson throws to first to get the out. 1, 2, 3, go the Indians. A nice job by Rick Jones. And a well-played defensive game here today. I think there was only one range play that failed, and we had a lot of them. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth. Indians lead 1-0. Dave LaRoche is the closer. He will come on to pitch. Leading off for the Red Sox, Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 3. You know he is due. Jeff Merklin joins us here at Fenway Park. How does this game reflect pitchers who induce more ground balls, double plays than other pitchers? Well, pretty much if you look at Dave LaRoche's card, you can see he has 5 flyouts in his star line and 1 ground out. So pretty much LaRoche was more a fly ball pitcher than he was a ground out. Dave Gardner says I have to unsub. LaRoche will pitch to Rice. Al, Red Sox fan, King of the Hill, joins us here at Fenway Park, the most awesome channel on the internet. Not to say anything bad about Uncle Dave Gardner, of course, because his channel is spectacularly awesome as well. LaRoche will pitch to Rice. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-2. Strikeout +4. Got him. He strikes out Rice. And LaRoche, that is the 3rd straight batter LaRoche has struck out. 1 down. And now here is Cecil Cooper. Cooper is 1 for 3. LaRoche has pitched to 4 batters. He struck out 3 of them. He did have 104 strikeouts that year and a relief role. That's pretty darn good. LaRoche will pitch to Cooper. 2-4. Error on a grounder. Cooper. 1-3. That is a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Bell. Buddy Bell's error rating is a 9. That's a 10. He'll make the play. Throws to first. Out number 2. The defense tonight has been excellent by both teams. A lot of range plays and only 1 failure, I believe. 2 men down, and now it's up to Dewey Evans. Evans is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. LaRoche will try to get Evans out. Bottom of the ninth, 1-0 Cleveland. LaRoche makes the pitch. 3-5 against the right-hander. That's a blank. Evans gets the swing. 3-4 and star for it's a fly ball to right field. Getting under that is going to be Spikes. Spikes takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Cleveland Indians shut out the Red Sox 1-0 on a pitcher's duel between Fergie, Jenkins, and Jim Bibby, where historically the final score of this game was 8-7 Boston. So a win for the Indians, and right at least until the 10-minute ticker, the Indians have now taken over second place in the American League East. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker and the final line score coming up. Range plays were not made in the real game. I know, right? Yep, the range plays were big tonight. Defense for both teams was excellent tonight. I think I had like 8 or 9 or 10 range plays, and only one was a failure. The defense was on tonight. Been a while since I've had a 1-0 game. For the Cleveland Indians, 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. For the Red Sox, no runs on 3 hits and no errors. Jim Bibby winds up with the win. Fergie Jenkins takes a tough loss. And Dave LaRoche does wind up with the save. What a tough game there. Could have went either way between those two. But what a good game we had. Been a while since we've had a good game, which is a 1-0 game. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So the Indians get that 1-0 win over Boston. And now let's see what happens in the league today. You'll have your press conference on this shortly. I'm sure you will. Yankees at Baltimore. Yankees with an 8. That's a 65, and that's going to be 8 runs. Yankees just continue to pound the American League East. Baltimore with a 6. 16, and that's only going to be 1 run. So all the Yankees do right now is just win in the 10-minute ticker. They really can't. They're 1-3 on the board, but in the 10-minute ticker, they're just kicking butt. Kansas City at California. Kansas City with a 5. 35, and that is 3. California with a 7. 36, and that is also 3, so we have extras. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Kansas City's clutch is a 0, so they have a 2. California's clutch is a 3, and they'll win that. So I'm going to add how many runs? I'm going to add 5 runs to California, and they're going to win this game 8-3. Detroit at Milwaukee. Detroit has a 9. 51. That's pretty good, actually. That's 5 runs for Detroit. Milwaukee with a 14. 24. And that is 3 runs. Detroit will beat the Brewers. Brewers are fading. White Sox against Oakland. White Sox with a 2. 53. And that is only 3 runs. Oakland has a 12. 66. And that is all the way to the end. That is 10. And Oakland will pound the White Sox. Montreal at the Cubs. Montreal has a 6. 55, and that is 5 runs. Good win for Montreal. The Cubs have an 8. 55 for an 8, and that's also 5 runs, so we have extras. Montreal with a 0, so they got a 5. The Cubs have a 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. They will win it. And I'm going to go ahead and give them 3 runs for the Cubs, and they will win this game 8-5. San Francisco at Cincinnati. The Giants have an 11, and they got a 12. Yuck. and that's only going to be 1 run for the Giants. The Reds have a 15, 52, not a problem for them, and that's 6 runs, and this one belongs to the Reds. San Diego taking on Houston. The Padres have a 4, 32, and that is 2 runs. The Astros have a 16, should win this, 22, and yep, they got 3 runs. The Astros get a victory. Mets taking on the Phillies. Not expecting to win this one. Greg Swan on the mound. Mets have a 6. I need a very high roll. 41, and that is going to be 3 runs. The Phillies have a 14. So I need the Phillies to roll 3 or lower to tie. 44. Nope. That was a 16, and so that's a 44, and that's going to be 6 runs, and the Phillies will take care of business. Pittsburgh taking on the Cardinals. Hold on here. Fan keeps on blowing the paper. Pittsburgh taking on the Cardinals. Pittsburgh with an 11. That's a 63, and that is 7 runs for the Pirates. The Cardinals have an 8. 34, and that's only going to be 3 runs, so Pittsburgh will beat the Cardinals. July 28th, Yankees taking on Baltimore. Yankees with a 9, 44, and that is 4 runs. Baltimore with a 6, 51, and that is 4 runs. We have a tie. See what goes on here. New York has a -1 clutch. That's a 0, and Baltimore has a 2 clutch. They're automatically going to win. I don't have to roll. So that's going to be 5. I'll give them 5 more runs, and they will beat the Yankees 9-4. Cleveland at Boston. Cleveland has a 10 in this game. 65. That is 8. Boston has a 14. 62. And that is also an 8. Wow, they make it. And we got extras again. Cleveland has a clutch of 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Boston has a clutch of -2. Nope, that's going to be a win for the Indians, and I'll give them 4 extra runs, and the Indians will win the game 12-8, as Cleveland has now taken over second place easily in the American League East. Next up, Kansas City at California. Kansas City in 11. 43, and that is 4 runs. California with a 2, 15, and that's 0. So Kansas City will beat the Angels. Detroit at Milwaukee. Detroit with an 8, 62, and that is 6 runs. Milwaukee has a 10, 26, and that is 3 runs. Detroit will win. Texas and Minnesota doubleheader. Game 1, Texas with a 14. 45, and that is 5. Minnesota has a 16, 32, and that is 4. Texas will win game 1. Game 2, Texas with a 9, 16, and that is 2 runs. Minnesota has a 23, 56, and that is a very healthy 9, and these 2 will split the twin bill. White Sox at Oakland. White Sox with a 5. 66. That's as good as you can get it. That is 8 runs on a 5. Oakland, though, has a 21, a 46, and that is 7 runs. Nope. The White Sox will win a game that really they probably should have lost. Dodgers take on Atlanta. Dodgers with a 9. Dodgers a 34. That's 3. Atlanta has a 6. 32, and that is 2. The Dodgers will beat the Bravos. San Francisco at the Reds. The Giants have an 11, 33, and that is 3. The Reds have a 22, 15. Ooh, that is barely 3. They got it, a 22, and that is 3. We have extras, but we know the Reds have a lousy clutch rating. San Francisco has a 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Cincinnati -3. Even if they roll a 6, they can't win it. So that's going to be a win for the Giants. And that's going to be a 4. I'm going to give the Giants 4 runs. And they will beat the Reds 7-3. San Diego at Houston. San Diego has a 7. 34, and that is 3. Houston has a 5. 34, and that is 2. And that is a win for the Padres. And I know Steeler fan will say rigged. Pittsburgh at the Mets. Pittsburgh has a 6. A 33, and that is 3 runs. The Mets have Seaver on the mound. They have a 9. I need them to roll 26 or higher. 46, there we go. That's 5 runs, and the Mets have a happy recap. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs have a 6. 31, and that is 2. The Phillies have an 18. And 34, they'll have no problem winning that one. That's 5, another win for the Fighting Phils. Montreal at the Cardinals. Montreal with a 7. 53, and that is 5. Cardinals need to win some games. They want to stay in the hunt. Cardinals have an 8. 64, that'll be a win for the Cardinals. 7-5. They're still behind by the Mets and the Pirates pretty well right now for 3rd place, but that's a big win for the Cardinals. That is your 10-minute ticker tonight. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. You don't get the bad clutch rating. I don't either, but there has to be something else involved in that, I think. I don't know. It's not just extras. It's not just extras. It has to be something else. I really didn't ask the guy. I really don't know. But I did wonder why the clutch rating was kind of low. I may ask him because I know you guys are kind of miffed about it, but I don't really bother with people's ratings. If they rate a team a certain way in 10-minute ticker or in inside pitch, I really don't mess with it. Not unless they tell me there's an update. And tomorrow night, it will be the San Diego Padres taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Dave Frasleben against Pat Zachary. And we'll go ahead and we'll see that game tomorrow. So I hope you'll join us there for that. Steeler fan, Bibby, Tribe fan, Dave Garner, MP Fox, Al Red Sox fan, Jeff Merklin, Brian Patterson, Baseball Demos, Michael Peterson, Peter Bergs, Chaz Sexington, MP Fox, Bob B, and Rants on Sports. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys later. It is the Indians over the Red Sox tonight in a great pitchers duel, 1-0. We'll see you guys later. Take care.